Gary DeLeo out here in the winner's circle with our first victory here of the races, of the charity races here for the Sportscasters. I have here Don Lagreca. Don, another try, not a success tonight.
Was it 5 straight years I finished in 4th? I'm consistent at least.
Listen, Don, I got to tell you one thing, though. We're going to your charity, Ronald McDonald House. Tell us a little about the charity and what you're about with it.
Well, there's a lot of families that are going through a lot with their children, and Ronald McDonald House really helps them, gives them a place to stay while their kids are getting treatment in the hospital. I got a chance to see it firsthand back in 2017, and my wife and I have wanted to give whatever we can to them and everything that they do, so I'm glad we're able to do something for them today.
Don, I got to ask, what about tomorrow night, Game 6, Rangers?
Well, the games have been close, right? They've won 2 in a row. They've won in Florida, so I don't know why they can't at least force a Game 7 on Monday.
Okay, thanks for coming out. Chris, congratulations for your first-time event here. Tell us a little about your charity.
Yeah, well, I first learned about it. Christine Hughes, who represents and works for the foundation, reached out about me coming to the event, and when she told me all about the work that they're doing with the hospital, it was just something I absolutely wanted to get involved in and come out and support. So my honor and my pleasure to be here tonight.
Okay, Chris, as a WFAN personality, what do you think the Mets should do with Alonso?
I was always in the camp of keep him around, sign him long-term, homegrown player, but with everything that's gone wrong with this organization right now, and they're just really sort of at the bottom of the barrel at the moment, and it just feels like there needs to be some sort of significant change. And with him coming out to the end of his contract and feeling like maybe the core of the team needs a little bit of a refresh, as they drift down in the standings, it wouldn't surprise me at all if they're looking to move him come the trade deadline.
Okay, thanks a lot for coming out. Mark, you couldn't defend your title from last year, but you made a good showing here tonight. Almost got there. Tell us a little about your charity.
Well, this is personal for me because Sloan Kettering saved my life. I was a stage 4 melanoma patient at Sloan in the city, and it's hard to describe the things they did for me. So when I did this for the first time last year, this is my first thought to do, to give whatever I could. I wish I could have gotten the $5,000 again for him this year, but it was a lot of fun to do.
Okay, as someone a lot of people come to about the Jets, Aaron Rodgers hopefully will last more than 4 plays. If they do, what do you think?
If he lasts more than 4 plays, they're going to be competitive this year. I think if he stays healthy the entire season, I don't see any reason why they shouldn't win the division. They've got a lot of skill position players around them that are really good. They obviously helped bolster their offensive line a little bit. So yeah, I'm curious to see what it looks like with him healthy, which we all were expecting to see last year. So it's going to be fun to watch.
Okay, thanks for coming out. Our winner, Chelsea, first time behind a horse.
Yes, and it was so fun. Honestly, some people would call it beginner's luck, first timers. Maybe it is, but this has been absolutely awesome. My first time on the back of a horse. The driver, Scott, was incredible, made me feel super comfortable, and we had a blast.
All right, tell us about your charity, Grown Our Game. Tell me about it.
Yeah, Grow Our Game does some incredible work with getting young girls involved in sport. It gives them a lot of resources, educational resources, economic resources, just to help them grow in their confidence. And they get to do that with sports, especially basketball. I had an opportunity to meet the founder a few months ago, and she does incredible work. And I think it's really important for young girls to have people to look up to in sport and to also see that there are so many different avenues that you can go down in the game of basketball and in sports in general.
Okay, well, congratulations, guys. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. Thanks, Mr. Gorell. Thanks, Terry Tafter, Corporate Images, for supplying the blankets. We'll see you back after race 5.